Howard, have you updated your membership dues?
I did this past year.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
Hey, 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 hey.
John be about that business.
Do that checklist while I can.
John be about that business. Yeah, hopefully check the books and make sure my dues paid, Miss Jones. Love being around business. Hey guys, I want to welcome you all this morning. Just bear through the promo. So Miss Jones will bust me out about my dues.
Oh, I didn't know we were live.
Love people to keep me straight. Hey, 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 hey. Hey! You gonna hit that hey for me, Shroom? Excuse me, Shroom. Your microphone is all in your chest. Make sure your microphone.
Slide over a little, just a little bit,
Hey, first of all, I want to acknowledge when you can find some next ones up, and they are ahead of the game. Shroom, I am really blessed that Mr. Marcus, what's Marcus' last name? Jackson?
Jackson, yes, sir.
I am just so blessed, brother, that he introduced you to me because I need somebody to pull me through. Please let the listening audience and the viewing audience know who you are, sir.
Yes, sir. Mr. Tamrio Marshall, a.k.a. Mr. Shroom.
And he don't do mushrooms.
Hey,
He
there
don't
you
do,
go.
for you
Make
old
sure
heads,
it's known.
he don't do no mushrooms. All right, I just put that disclaimer out there. Go ahead, let them know what you go. What is your profession? You want not want to be, but what you're growing into, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm going to be a professional photographer.
Fantastic.
In all of the arts. Yes, sir.
And this superhero that's on the couch, she really don't need no introduction, but let me put it out there, Mrs. Willie Jones is in the studio. Visions Unlimited Studios here on Sunday morning, Community Connections Conversation, where we want to know community now. We want to connect people to resources and resources to people. So, Mrs. Jones, would you please bring yourself, and she's always fabulous, dynamic, would you please bring yourself to the microphone?
Well, thank you so much, Howard. I want to first say thank you so much and when I'm always in your presence, I feel loved, I feel seen, I feel cherished, I feel uplifted. And I love that intro, this morning. We stay for those intros. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So thank you so much. I'm, of course, my first hat is my paid gig is President and CEO of Dependable Corp of Mississippi. And we are a workforce development entity. And DSC Training Academy, which is a CDL truck driver training school here in the state of Mississippi. But I guess I would like to say for our main focus is that we like to put Mississippians in employment and in careers that's going to uplift them and empower them and really create a pathway to success around economic security. And of course, we're here talking today. I'm president of Women for Progress of Mississippi. Our founder, Ms. Dorothy Stewart Samuels, which is amazing Mississippi and Southern leader. And this was one of her babies, our annual Kwanzaa event. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Kwanzaa and why we celebrate it. And I think the thing we need to start out with, Howard, is telling folks that Kwanzaa is not a Christian holiday, so it's not a supplement for Christmas. This is a celebration of heritage, celebration of culture, celebration of us as a people to be individuals that be able to provide our own solutions. Everything we need, we have here in ourselves, in our communities.
Powerful.
And I hope we uplift that today.
And it crosses the color lines and the cultural lines, Ms. Jones.
Oh, yes. We've been doing this now and partnering with two Mississippi museums for several years.
Hold on. They're from Nairobi, Kenya.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
And so we have people from all over the South, from Texas and Louisiana and Arkansas and beyond. And people come and say, hey, I want to show up at Women for Progress's Kwanzaa because you guys do it and do it in such a way. And so we want everybody to come out. It doesn't matter what race you are, what community you are, what economic situation you are. We want you to come. It's free and open to the public. December 26th, we chose that day because it's a launch of Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is celebrated 7 days, but we do it on December 26th. Over the years, we actually have done it every single day of Kwanzaa, but it became a big challenge for us.
It is. 7 days of principles. That's a lot.
Together.
That is. Yes, ma'am.
So we just kick it off and get people ramped up and ready for the entire week, and really share other opportunities how family can do it even in their homes.
Yes, ma'am.
In their community. So we're excited about that.
And not only that, but it's a very colorful event. They've got music. They've got acknowledgements. We go through the 7 principles. We even light the candles.
Yes.
So when you leave there, trust me, you will not be thirsty for a lack of knowing. And then at the very end, they feed you.
Oh, yes.
They feed you. Do they feed you? They feed your mind, your spirit, your heart, and your soul.
Yes.
So this would be my, and I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge Coach Abasi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss him so very much.
He's out in Missouri making sure that he is showering those people with Kwanzaa. He went to an event the other day, and he said he wasn't accustomed to the way that they were passing out food, so he didn't stay long. He didn't stay long. Yeah, he didn't stay long. But anyway, we've got Miss Willie Jones here, Women for Progress of Mississippi Incorporated. What we want to do is we want to just start off with the prayer. So we're going to let Miss Jones bring us into this coming week. My head is bloody but unbowed. I'm going to be pulled. I'm going to be stretched. And I just need some seeding, Miss Jones.
Yes, okay.
So would you please seed into me my behavior for this upcoming week?
There's nothing like a good prayer. So if we bow our heads and we uplift our spirits and our hearts, our Father who are in heaven, we thank you so much for this opportunity this morning to uplift your word and your service. We thank you so much for loving on us and caring for us. Lord, we thank you for being a sovereign God, that we want people to know that you are there for us. You are always looking out for us. You're there for us, and there needs to be no worry, no anxiety, because you got us, oh Lord. We just thank you for this opportunity. We ask you to open up our hearts and our mind to your message this morning, that everyone at the sound of our voice be lifted up by your message, and that we step back with our egos, Lord, and we let you step forward. We just want you to show your glory in a wonderful way in this conversation, this opportunity. And we thank you, Lord, for allowing us for this opportunity to love on each other, to uplift each other, and to empower each other. These things we ask in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen, amen, amen.
Amen.
Amen, amen. Now, Shroom, don't think you're going to get away with it now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, because we got the 21-year-olds out there. Listen, we got the 17 through the 21-year-olds. And would you be so kind as to say a little something to bring them into the fold so that they can receive our message, our love? And we're not trying to tell them what to do. We just want to get out the way and let them do what they do. But we are over here in case they need some, when they need some counsel, we are over here. I was sharing with someone the other day that I'm sharing mistakes that I have paid for.
Right.
Because every mistake that I've made, I am paying for it.
Right.
So all I want to do is make sure that we don't pay twice for the same mistake. So, Mr. Shroom, you got the microphone. Bring your people into the listening audience, sir, into the venue.
Into the venue. Well, just really to kind of top off kind of what you said, it's not really about the age group, because a lot of times people think just because you're older or just because you're younger that you're not in the know. But just because you don't know something, that's universal. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So if nobody knows what to do, or if nobody knows or understands it or takes the time to explain it, how would they never know?
Gotcha.
So that to kind of kick back off what you're saying, to the younger audiences, to the audiences that are afraid to get themselves out there, that it's not scary. It's not scary, especially when you have people that's there to guide you and hold your hand through something like this.
Powerful.
And Howard, I'm so glad to meet Tamrio today and be part of the conversation with him. And you're right on it when you talk about it's not about young or old. It's about us coming together and hearing each other's perspective. I love walking into a room when I see young people like you, and I have to say young people because
I'm getting the chill. Don't make me tear up in here, Ms. Jones. I'm getting the chill. Go ahead.
I am am so excited about, Howard, having you here and having you sit down and be part of the sofa with me today. We already have started exchanging information, but we have to, we should celebrate us linking hands together.
Powerful.
No matter we're age or what part of town we live in and all those things, because we need to hear from you all. You all have future. You all are our right now. We
That's
talk
true.
A lot.
That's so true.
We keep saying you all are future. No,
you're
all
right
are
now.
our right now.
That's true.
And we need you all. I mean, when we talk about being in the digital age, like I'm so glad you're going this new venture in photography, but we need you all to be able to drive that for us. We're in a totally new era, and we need your energy. We need your dialogue. We need your perspective, and we need your support. So I say to all of those who look like you and are in your demographic that are listening to us today, don't wait for us to reach out to you. Reach out to us, and I bet you 99.9% of the time, our answer is how do we help you get to yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And how do we help you win, and how you can help us win? So I'm excited to meet you today. I'm excited. We're going to give my number out later. I want to hear some more folks like you. And Howard, I know you opened the door for me to talk about my work. I want to hear from more young people, and I hope you give me an opportunity later on
Ms.
to talk
Jones,
about workforce
my
development.
stage is your stage.
Okay.
And you always allow me to, when I see you in audiences, you take time to give me my selfie.
Great.
I got one quick question. How is your grandson moving in the world?
Oh, my goodness.
The one that I met, the six, he probably about 6'3", 6'4" now.
He is. And by the way, he's now working at the Pete Brown Golf Facility, doing amazing things over there. So if you're a golfer or you just in the neighborhood, stop by and holler at him. He's probably rocking and rolling over there. But he's an amazing leader, Howard. And, a lot of times we think about what do we want, what occupation we want our kids to be.
True.
The doctors,
True.
lawyers, nurses, whatever we want to be. But I tell you, the most amazing thing we can do as parents and grandparents is to help our children be good people.
Wow.
To be lovers of people, to be respectful of people. And I'm so excited, and I don't take credit for it. He has an amazing mom.
Yeah, he does.
That
LGJ.
is so intentional. She is one of the most amazing mothers that I've ever known, and she understands them. She knows when to roll and when not to roll. She knows when to be quiet and when to speak up. And they are just amazing young men, both of them. You met, of course, Theodore, but Ashton, and he's going to get me for even putting him out there on splat. but both of them are amazing men, and they just love people, and they are so intuitive when they see people and when they're engaged with people. And when I watch them, Howard, as a grandmother,
yes,
I'm
ma'am.
so proud of them and the type of individuals we are. So sometimes let's not focus so much on the occupation and what we want.
Thank you.
Because that's going to come.
That's pressure.
If you learn to, if young people or our young kids that we are raising, if they learn what it means to be a human and that connection that we are as humans, and that's what Kwanzaa is about too, is that then that other stuff is going to come. They're going to be great in whatever they do when they are loving on, because the good Lord is watching them and making sure that he pushes them forward.
So parents, if Mrs. Jones just dropped a nugget, all we got to do is just make sure they turn out to be good people.
That's right.
That's all. Right. And I'm guilty of wanting that pressure about what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it.
Yes.
And that will push our next ones up further away. It's like being in a pool, going after that little ball.
Yeah.
You reach out for it, you hit the wave, and the ball just scoots out a little bit further.
Right.
So, Ms. Jones, thank you so much for pouring that into our parents, our listeners, and our viewers. Woo, she just took some pressure off of me, Shroom.
I'm getting chills over
That's
here.
what I'm talking about. Hey, Ms. Jones, we're going to do one other little thing, and then we're going to jump right in. And before we even go there, please share. We've got adults, young adults, that are sitting on the couch. Ms. Jones said it's free. The cost of anything is getting up off the couch, going out and doing the work, which is networking, which is showing up, which is being informed and aware of an opportunity to transfer where I think I don't have a chance to there's a multiplicity of opportunities. For those that are sitting on the couch coming into January 1st, what is it that Mrs. Jones' operation does for those who think they don't have an opportunity?
Well, the exciting new pivot that we're doing in our workforce development, Howard, is we're sitting with people. It doesn't matter if you're young, old, middle-aged, whatever the situation is. We're sitting with people and helping them create a pathway to their careers, their pathway to success in whatever job they want to be. We don't want to just put people in a job.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, now those of you come, you just want a job, we'll help you do that too. But we want to find out what does you want your work day to look like. And we want you to take the dreams that you have, the goals that you have,
dreams.
and then connect you to the right career. Because we want sustainable. We don't want you to get on a job and 90 days later you move in trying to figure out the next job. 6 months later you're oh, this is not for me. You know, you're unhappy, you're not making the money, when I think about workforce development, Howard, I think about when you hit that floor every morning, you're excited to get
That's
to work.
true.
You get excited to get to work, and then you're even more excited to get that paycheck that looks a little better. You know, people can't survive on $10 an hour, $11
tight.
an hour. We need to get as close to an income that's going to help you elevate yourself and your family. So that's what we're doing at DSC. Now, of course, our niche is transportation. If you're looking to become a CDL truck driver, and look, I have to say over and over again, full disclosure, it's a serious job. It's a essential job. Even though it's an easy pathway to get in and get through, it is a serious job. It requires a commitment. It requires safety. You are driving 80,000 pounds on that highway, okay? 80,000 pounds between truck and trailer. So we need people that are committed. You got to be safe. You got to be, I mean, it takes, I tell people truck drivers are essential just like doctors.
They are.
You know,
They
every
are.
single thing we touch hits a truck at some point.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
So if you're interested in becoming a CDL driver, we have an exciting new program. It is not even new. We've been doing it for years now. It's called Next Gen Trucking. If you're between 18 and 21-year-old and you say, look, I not that I don't want to go to college, I can't do college, but I'm not sure what I want to do right now. I want to take a year off, and I just graduated high school. And I want to take a year off and just kind of figure it out. You can get a job we can put you through the CDL program. We have amazing scholarships. Some of our scholarships are full ride scholarships, and you can become a truck driver. Look, last year we put 13 18-year-olds. In 2023, we put 13 18-year-olds in jobs that started out $50,000
No.
a year. And they were right here.
Hold
in
on.
Mississippi. $50,000 a year. What 18-year-old
18 years
job,
old.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so a lot of times we're hopping out of high school and we're going to work at McDonald's. There ain't nothing wrong with McDonald's. Somebody got to flip those burgers. Somebody get those biscuits ready.
Yes, ma'am.
But if you're looking for a career where you're going to be able to get good money, and I think young people, right, Tamrio?
Yes, ma'am.
You're looking for some money. That you like that stuff to chings, but you want that stuff to kind of.
There you go.
You can
There
fold.
you go.
That fold up. That
That's
fold
right.
up bread.
That's right. So we have those opportunities at DSC Training Academy. We have a big push for advocacy. We want to get more women in non-traditional careers. That doesn't just include CDL truck driving, but it's there also that's available. Because when we think about opportunities for women, where the money is those jobs are really male-dominated careers, and CDL truck driving is that. So we're going to talk to women always about non-traditional careers, becoming a CDL driver. We have a freight truck dispatching program. Maybe, a lot of people think the only thing that's available in truck driving or transportation is being a truck driver.
Yes, ma'am.
You can become a freight dispatcher.
Wow.
You can start your own dispatch operations. We have I'm talking to a gentleman last week who has bought his dually truck. And
yes, ma'am.
Wants to start driving and delivering loads for himself. So there's a lot of jobs in transportation. But let's say you come to DSC Training Academy and you say, look, I'm not interested in jobs in transportation, but this is what I want to do. I had a young lady came in the other day and she said, I want to be a personal care worker. I want to care for seniors. We said, okay, we can hook you up there too. We have so many partnerships and so many jobs available because we have other employers that are in other industry
Yes, ma'am.
where we can place those interests. So if you want to become a personal care assistant or CNA, we'll connect you for those opportunities. If you want to get into construction, we have jobs and opportunities there. I can go on and on and on. We'll be a whole hour the many opportunities we have. But the bottom line is call us up or go to our website at dscworkforce.com and put a request in for a consultation. And let's just see what your needs are and let us get you connected. And look, at DSC, we ain't going to get you a phone number and say, call this number and go put an application here. We're going to link hands with you, and we're going to create a pathway where you get to A to Z, and we're not going to let your hands go until you are on the job day one.
So they get that motherly love, they get that
That's right.
mentorship.
That's right.
Miss Jones is really, go ahead.
I'm speechless.
We've got superheroes in our city that are connected with other superheroes, additional superheroes. So please, please do not allow the gloom and the loom to fool you that there aren't valuable opportunities in our very own city and in our own county. No matter where you are, if you're hearing this message, and Ms. Jones is going to drop that telephone number toward the back of the show. Please, please do not go into the new year after we do this Kwanzaa celebration, feeling alone, left out, and no possible guide towards getting you some bread, that fold-up bread. Well, that other change is good, but we want that fold-up bread. Ms. Jones, I want to read this to you, and then we're going to jump right into Kwanzaa. And this may apply. I just get these through the timeline, and then I figure it's got to apply to us coming in here on Sunday. God didn't anoint you for approval. Let me slip this over here. God didn't anoint you for approval. He anointed you for impact. Let them talk. You've got territory to take. Can you kind of give a reflection on that?
Oh, man, you hit it right on the head. I was listening this morning to Joe Osteen, and he was talking about Jeremiah, and Jeremiah was very hesitant about doing what the Lord told him to do.
Right.
And God told him that I even knew you before you were in your mother's womb.
Wow.
Okay? So when a lot of times we're out there and we're trying to realize our dreams, we want to do great by our family, and we feel like we got shortcomings coming. First of all, you got to learn how to ask for help. Most people...
Wait. I got to learn how to do what?
Ask for help. That's number one thing. And that's a skill. That's a skill, Howard. That's a skill. And it's one of the most easiest skills that you can learn to do. And you do it by making one step and taking a chance. Most people are waiting for you to help you, to point you in the right direction. And so I want people to understand that going into 2026, that your next dream, your next opportunity is behind you asking for help. Now, you can't ask everybody for help. You want to ask the right folks for help.
That's true.
Okay. You got to ask folks with integrity. You got to ask people that know. Look at folks who are doing it.
Right.
And doing it right. Pay attention to how they're doing it, what they're doing, and are they empowering somebody else to win?
There you go.
Those are the folks that you want to tap into. And there's so many across city of Jackson and state of Mississippi. We got some powerful folks that are lifting up people, organizations that are led by both men and women that are doing great things in the city of Jackson and state of Mississippi. I'm telling you, I wake up every day. I don't know about you all, but my heart is full at the number of people who are stepping into it every single day. And I'd like to say it again because I've been saying it all week. I'm going to keep saying to help each other win. That's the goal. How do we use our talents and what we do every day? And that's about your message that you just talked about. How do we take the tasks and things that we do every single day, the work that we do? We don't have to come up with something. Well, how do I create something to help somebody else? How do I create people? Look, it's already in the work. Just take the work that you do every day. When you wake up and you sit down at your laptop, you say, I got to do these tasks. How can I take what I'm doing right now and not only empower myself and do what I need to do to put my own mask on my face, but how can this opportunity also to help somebody else to win where they are? And it's just one win at a time, one step at a time, one task at a time, one phone call at a time, one invite to a luncheon at a time, all those things at the time. And that's what Kwanzaa is about. It's reminding us that we have everything we need within ourselves and our communities to uplift ourselves, to empower ourselves. And again, I'm going to say it, to help each other win every day.
Help each other win.
Yeah.
That's the disclaimer. Help one another win.
Yeah.
Help self, help someone else win. Women for Progress of Mississippi Incorporated presents a celebration of Kwanzaa in partnership with the 2 Mississippi museums, celebrating family, community, and culture. And you all do that very well.
Thank
you do that
you.
very well.
Thank you.
Friday, December the 26th, 2025, doors open at 5:30 p.m., and they start promptly on time. Program starts at 6 p.m.
Yes.
They ain't fooling around. They ain't fooling around. So when you come in late, just come in the back and have you a seat and just stay out the way now. Because the program is the vessel has already been launched. The 2 Mississippi Museums, 222 North Street, Jackson, Mississippi, 39201, free and open to the public. And Women for Progress of Mississippi Incorporated is celebrating 45 years. Why is it so vital that you have this event, this experience at the two, where am I? The 2 Mississippi Museums, Mrs. Jones.
Well, we started this partnership with 2 Mississippi Museum. I think I'm not even gonna call the number out. It's probably been at least 6, 7 years ago. But when we sat down with them, we thought it was a great fit because one of the things we do within Kwanzaa also, we celebrate our history.
Okay.
We celebrate many, and a lot of people don't get that part. They get the food part and the entertainment part.
That's
but
true.
we also celebrate our legends.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Angela Stewart has been doing this for many, many years, and she goes back and she pulls back our ancestors and the people that have been putting major footprints in the South, and she brings those individuals forward, and we celebrate that. We reflect on their work and we reflect on their impact. So that alone, I mean, you look, if you just came for that, it would be worth your while.
Yes, ma'am.
But she does a wonderful job, and she also includes a lot of our legends and a lot of our leaders that are doing things today. So we look at our past and we also look at our present, and she does a wonderful job as tying those two to our future. And by us reflecting and looking back at our history and how our ancestors and how our other leaders have come through the challenges, have met the challenges and uplifted and moved forward and been resilient, that gives us not only the pathway to do that for the future, but also when we talk about ideas, when we talk about lifting up our spirit, and we are reminded again that we have everything we need within ourselves, within our communities, the skills, the talent, the love, all of those things to make sure that when we move forward, that not only are we going to be successful, but we're going to be innovative, Tamrio. And like you're talking about doing, Tamrio, and being all that you are, all of those things are who we are. And Kwanzaa reminds us of those things that we have inside of us. We celebrate those things, we uplift those things, and we understand that they are true. They're not just things that we're saying because it sounds good. Because when we look back on our ancestors, we look back on the leaders and the legends and the trailblazers that have come on, we can say, hey, this is real. They did it. It was there. And it was in them, and it's also in us. And so we think 2 Mississippi museums with the Mississippi history that exists there, that is a great tie-in to Kwanzaa. The leadership there has always been extremely responsive. It started with our own Pam, who was the previous director of the museum. Now we're working with Michael Morris, and they embrace this event, and they lift it up, and they support it in so many different ways. So it's a great opportunity. And I got to repeat again, is what you said, is free and open to
Get up off the couch and come on out.
Look, I can't think of an event where you can bring every part of your family, okay? You can bring, if grandma is in a wheelchair, roll her in. If grandpa is on a walker, if whatever your situation is, you can bring your entire family. And this time of the year, we have family from out of town.
That's true.
Chicago,
That's true.
from
That's
St.
true.
Louis. And the day after Christmas, we full. We done had a good time for Christmas. And then next thing, the question is, what we're going to do today? What we're going to do? What we're going to do the day after Christmas? You're going to come to Kwanzaa. You're going to bring everybody, because I tell you, probably 70% of the people that you have in your household that came in town, they had never experienced a Kwanzaa before. And I tell you, when they come, they say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I came to Mississippi. I'm so glad that I was at Aunt's house, because I got an opportunity to come and celebrate myself.
Right.
Because that when you celebrate Kwanzaa, we're celebrating us.
Self.
We're celebrating Tamrio. We're celebrating Howard Sanders. We're celebrating
Mrs.
Mr.
Jones.
Sanders,
Right.
your father, and who he is,
Right,
and what
right.
he is to you.
It is
So when you're remembering, yes, we're bringing forth all these people that we're excited about, but then you start thinking about Aunt Jane and Aunt Betty and Uncle Bob and
Right.
all those kind of things, and your heart is filled and you feel empowered for 2026.
That's true. That
Yeah.
is so true. Mr. Shroom, have you ever participated in a Kwanzaa before?
I have not.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna invest. We're going to contribute to Mr. Shroom, so he will be at this year's Kwanzaa.
Great.
And Mr. Shroom, I'm going to challenge you to come out for 2 nights. I want you to come out on the 26th, because the way the Women of Progress open it up, oh man, you're like, I got to get some more of that. And then we move over to the Mega Evers facility, and that in itself is a whole nother world.
Yes.
Each night is a different principle that we celebrate. Once again, shout out to Coach Abasi. Right there on the couch, you've got a little something, and we're going to read that, and then we're going to let Miss Jones just take over. We're going to let her do what she do. So some of these words may be a little difficult, because I think this would be my 4th or 5th Kwanzaa. And Miss Jones, you all introduced me to the 2 Mississippi museums when I first came out to you all's event.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't, you get to peeping and looking, because it's so well put together.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever put that together, they did a really well
Yeah.
job for us to experience history.
And Howard, you can invite people to come out early before the event and take a peek at the museum.
Wow, I
and
never thought about
go
that.
walk through the galleries.
Yes,
Make it a
ma'am.
whole afternoon kind of thing. You spend an hour in the museums, and then you walk right on into our auditorium for our event.
For
How
an
about
event that requires
Yeah.
only you getting up off the couch and coming
Yeah.
out. You don't have to dress fancy, but they come in the gear now.
Yeah.
But don't
If
feel
you
intimidated.
want to come in your Kwanzaa gala, your gala, we want you to do that. A lot of our women with the head wraps and the even the men will roll in. Oh my goodness! If you see Senator Fraser when he rolls in,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is regal for sure.
He never wears the same outfit
Yeah,
twice.
No. But the other thing is, don't worry about I got to go out and buy a Kwanzaa outfit. There's no such thing. We want you to come as you are. Come relax. Bring your young people. Bring everybody in, and bring your entire family, couples. This is a great date night.
It is.
Okay, this
It
is
is.
a great date night.
It is.
And so we want you to come and really celebrate.
I'm going to challenge our listening viewing audience. Bring at least one challenge.
Yes.
If you bring one challenge that you're faced with, I'm almost guaranteeing you will see that challenge differently when you leave.
Thank you, Howard.
Just bring one
Thank you,
challenge. Don't
Howard.
bring all of them now.
You're right.
Just bring
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
One
And I'm
challenge.
guaranteeing you, and if you don't, when you see me, you say, Mr. Hey, I still got that challenge. So please come, bring a challenge, something that you're faced with, and I'm guaranteeing you that you will have a different perspective and perception of that challenge. So I'm going to let you start off with the first paragraph. Mr. Shroom, you got it right there?
Yes, sir.
Go right ahead. Hold on. Yeah, go right ahead.
So Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karamu. Did I say it right?
Karumba?
Karamu. Where you at, Coach Abasi? Call in and let us know if we're pronouncing these words right.
So I
Keep rolling,
apologize
keep
if I
rolling, keep
butcher 'em.
rolling.
But usually on the 6th day, it was created by activist Maulana Karinga.
Oh,
Yes.
hold on.
I think I did.
That's
I
your
think-
first time pronouncing his name? Oh, man. Go
You did
ahead.
well. You
Keep
did
rolling, keep
very
rolling.
well.
Next one.
Okay, and then based on African harvest festival traditions from various parts of West, East, and as well as Southeast Africa. So Kwanzaa was first celebrated in 1966. 21st century estimates placed the number of Americans who celebrated Kwanzaa between 500,000 and, 2 million.
And we want to say 2 million plus.
Ooh,
2 million
2
plus. Yeah. I don't know when this was Googled out,
Yeah.
but 2 million plus. Kwanzaa celebrates what its founder called the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, or Nguza Saba, originally Nguza Saba, the 7 principles of African heritage. They were developed in 1965, a year before Kwanzaa itself. These 7 principles are all Swahili words and together comprise the Kawada, are a common philosophy, a synthesis of nationalist, Pan-Africanist, and socialist values. And once again, we're inviting all cultures and races to come out and experience this. And again, it's no cost. All you got to do is get up off the couch, come on out, and bring your family. Each of 7 days of Kwanzaa is dedicated to one of the principles as follows. And I'm going to let you handle it, Ms. Jones.
Okay, Umoja, which is unity, and if you don't mind, I'm going to give just a short description of each. Umoja, which is unity, to strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. That's what we need right now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Kugushagalia, which is self-determination, to define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves. Ujima, collective work and responsibility to build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and to solve them together, helping each other win. That's what we've been talking about today. Ujama, cooperative economics to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses and to profit from them together. Nia, purpose, to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. And Kuamba, creativity, to do always as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. And finally, Imani, which is faith. Today is Sunday. It's all about Imani. To believe with all of our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. Those are the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. That's what we'll be celebrating on December 26th at 2 Mississippi Museums. Doors open at 5:30. Every single person, mark your calendars right now and join us for this amazing celebration of Kwanzaa 2025.
How you feel about that, Shroom?
Once again, speechless.
have you ever heard of those words used in that context?
I think the only one I've heard before is Imani.
Imani.
I think that's the only one I've heard.
Which of those, if you've got 7 there, which 3 really resonate with you?
Definitely the first one. I'm not going to pronounce it because I know
Would you
I'm
pronounce
gonna
the
mess
first
it up.
one?
There we go.
I'm going to help you pronounce it. Umoja.
Umoja. Okay.
And read that out.
Unity.
What does it mean?
So unity, to strive for and to maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race.
That's powerful.
That's powerful in itself.
That's all year long.
Yeah.
There we go.
Tamrio, what does that mean to you when you think about it for yourself?
I think about community, you know? I'm thinking about just like family, a structure, support system, all of those words.
Yeah.
That's what I think about. That's the first thing that brings
And
me
what
to.
you're accomplishing here today with Howard.
Exact connections.
With
Oh
Mrs.
my
Jones,
goodness.
with
Yeah,
all of us,
and
we all have a role.
Yeah. And in our connection, immediately when we walked in, we started talking about how we could work together.
Instantly.
And instantly within the first 5 minutes, you know. And so I'm excited about it.
I am too. I got to pinch myself. I don't know if I'm dreaming or not.
Yeah.
And that's bridging the gap, you all. Don't be intimidated or feel less of when you step into people that you may feel are outside of your reach. Ms. Jones, I just want to like the way you pour into people. If I was from here on out, if I'm having a bad moment, I'm going to text you.
Please
Hey,
do.
I just
Please
need you to
do.
just send me
I'm
back a
there, man.
thumbs up or a smiley face like, hey, man, dig in, go get it.
Yeah.
All right, Shroom, what's the second word on there that resonates with you?
This one is going to be Nia.
Well, let me say not words, but principles.
Principles.
In philosophy.
I'm going to go
ahead.
with Nia. It's Nia, right?
Mhm,
Okay. Which is purpose, to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. That's also powerful. Because, I mean, when you think about it, having purpose is just important as just waking up in the morning going day by day. You have to have a purpose to get out of bed in the morning. You know what I mean? So having that purpose, having Nia is very important
Right.
to everybody.
Ms. Jones, I've been using the word why and the word purpose. So with DSC, what would be my why and what would be my purpose? Not necessarily in that order, because
Right.
I'm still confused on what my purpose is and what
Yeah.
my why should be, or what my why should be and what my purpose is.
Yeah, I always say, I'm so glad you asked that. I always say, look, we have a lot of workforce entities across the city and across the state. We even have a lot of amazing CDL schools and other resources that you can tap into around workforce development. I think when we talk about our why DSC,
Yes, ma'am.
why you should make up the phone and connect with us is because we're not about filling our seats at DSC Training Academy. We want, and I love to say this, we want to
Put it out there, tell the truth.
We want to help people win, but we don't want to tell you what job you need to be on. We don't want to tell you need to be doing this or you have the skill to do this. We want to hear from you. What is your dreams? What can we help you accomplish? And then the other thing when we talk about a why is if we don't have an answer for you at DSC, then we're going to connect you to somebody who does. All right? So that's what we're talking about. So when you walk out of our door, you're walking away with something. A lot of people call us, Howard, and I when I get on the phone with them, they say, well, I call because I need a job. They call for simply as that. So, oh, okay, you're interested in getting into our CDL program. Are you interested in this? They said, no, somebody just told me to call you that I can get a job, that you all can help me get a job. And so we don't say, well, you don't need to be calling us. We do transportation. We do this. No, we say, okay, tell us who you are. Tell us what your desire are. And then we go from there. And so when you hang up that phone, you say, well, I got something out of this call from DSC Training Academy, or I walked out of the door at DSC Training Academy and I got empowered in some way. And so to get to your next step. So that's what's great. And when you talk about your why, that's why you need to call DSC Training Academy. Or you say, look, I'm into technology. You go to dscworkforce.com, dscworkforce.com. And then also you can do an application there. You can fill out application financial aid. You know, I've been talking to Tamrio. I'm going to hook him up. He's interested in becoming a truck driver. So there's an application and a form right on the website where you can apply for a scholarship. But then I got to throw in that piece when you say the why when it comes to Women for Progress and how you need to connect for us and the work that we do. If you're an amazing lady that you're looking for a vehicle for community service. Now we're not a social club. How are you?
Bring your boots to the ground. You might get the chance to use your fan to kind of fan yourself, but bring them boots to the ground. But go right ahead, Mrs. Jones.
But the great thing about that community service,
they got committees, they got subdivisions, they got
That's
departments.
Yes, we say to women though that we're gonna first help you empower yourself. Empower the business that you're already doing. We want you to every event that you come to, you ought to be able to walk away with something that's going to help you move your family forward, get spiritually lifted, all those particular type of things. Dorothy Stewart Samuel, which is one of the most incredible Mississippi leaders and Southern leaders, started this organization back in 1978. And so we've been doing this now over 47 years of community service. And she built a groundwork that removes all obstacles for engagement within our organization. We don't have a lot of meetings. We don't do that.
Too busy working. Too busy putting in that sweat equity.
I don't know of any woman who needs to add another meeting on her schedule to Mario, okay? That's the last thing we need. We what does Docky say? We just do it.
Just do it.
So if you're interested in, and we talk about why and why you need to reach out and engage us, even if you have an organization or you're an individual in the community like yourself, Tamrio, and you're looking for an organization to connect hands with you and help you through that process, we say to people, use Women for Progress as a basket of resources for you. That's how we want you to look at our organization. So now look, I don't want everybody calling us for everything because that's not what we do. You need to go to our website, check out our vision, our mission, our goals, and what we look at. Political participation, economic development, education, cultural awareness. Those are what our rocks are. And we do that in many, many different ways. And so we want you to reach out for us. And like I said, if we're not the organization for you to help you get that accomplished, then we're going to connect you to an organization that does that. If you're trying to help the homeless, we're going to reach out and connect you to Miss Vonda. I think it's Shavonda at Stewpot. If you need some health assistance or help with affordable health care, we're going to connect you with Magnolia Medical Foundation. And so over and over again, we're going to connect you where you need to know. You're a family that's challenged right now when it comes to rent assistance. That's not something that we do. We don't do rent assistance, but we know some folks who do.
They connect.
And so we're going to move you to those particular resources. I know that was a long answer.
No. That was a fantastic answer. And I want to put the accountability and responsibility on community. Wherever we are, when we are, it didn't just happen. But if we take the baby steps and we understand that there's a process, I believe that it will show itself and it will reveal itself through the effort that you put into it. Please let them know about that networking opportunity that you all have once a month with the luncheon. Please share that with us.
Oh, Howard, you just full of the right questions.
Look out now. Look, I got to be right. I got to be polished. I didn't sleep at all last night.
Right. Lunch and Learn, our Women for Progress Lunch and Learn was started back in 2010. So that's over 15 years ago.
Hold on, Ms. John. I got to get them Nairobi. I'm paying them to be here. They got to earn it. Go right ahead.
But once a month, the first Tuesday of the month, so you don't even have to remember the date. It's the first Tuesday each month unless there's a holiday. And I don't think there's twice a year. I think it's New Year's and something else that we don't have Lunch and Learn. But our Lunch and Learn is an opportunity for individuals to come together, mainly women, to come together. And we usually have a speaker. We have some great food. And look, we have to eat lunch anyway, even if you're on your jobs. It usually launches at 11:30 for networking between 11:30 and 12. If you want to meet some powerful women that are doing great things in the community, I tell people when you show up, I guarantee you're gonna meet somebody who and get some contact information that's going to help you move your situation forward. Whether you're in business and you're sharing your business opportunities, you're inspired by the information there because we're looking to share great information. I just put it short like this, Howard. It's one of the most powerful hours in the city of Jackson every month.
And there are some powerful men sprinkled throughout the audience. Yeah.
For our small, very powerful, engaged, superpower men, and Howard Sanders is one of those.
Look out now. Hold on. Let me get some of that. Go ahead, Ms. Jones. Don't make me tear up in here. Go ahead.
But it's our men group is very small, but they understand us. They are cheerleaders and champions for us when we're not even in the room.
Yes, ma'am.
Gosh, I got to mention our Man Cave, which is the fourth Thursdays of each month, which is led by Dr. Johnny Gillian, who is the former chair of the Public Administration Department at Jackson State University. I'm telling you, if the Man Cave, out of all of our podcasts, and we have many of them, Howard, Man Cave, I have to, for full disclosure, is probably the only one that I really go back and listen to because Dr. G and Dr. Gillian, Dr. G is what we call him. He pulls together a conversation you can't Google.
Okay. That's deep there.
And he brings together a group of men who have fresh perspective on the issues that impact our community. And he does such a wonderful, amazing job at it. And all of the men that he brings to the table are very kind. They're very they bring a great conversation, and we're so excited about what they bring to the table, including men like yourself who are doing amazing and uplifting our communities.
Wow, thank you. And community is each individual that's moving around. You make up the community. So don't say, well, hey, that doesn't apply to me. That's not my vessel. Trust me, it is your vessel. Mrs. Jones, you guys have you got a radio show that you do.
Yeah.
Kind of give us an insight to that.
Women for Progress Radio, a network, again, was a network, a radio network, was created in 2010. It was created by women, produced by women, hosted by women. You go to our website at womenforprogressradio.com. All of our podcasts are listed there. We may have a couple of new ones that are not listed there, but I'm telling you, I invite you to go there, get those dates of all the different podcasts, put them into your phone, and look out, because it's going to bring conversation. Of course, we talk about political participation. We talk about all the policies and other issues that impact our communities. And we bring on experts, we bring on community leaders, we bring on women-owned businesses. I have a show that's Wednesdays called The Working Woman Report.
Yes.
And I tell you, every single Wednesday, we talk to some powerful women. And the goal of that show alone is to highlight the work of women throughout the state of Mississippi, so our community and our leaders know the impact of the work of women. This Wednesday coming up, ladies, listen in, and we want you to be part of it, is that we're going to be talking about heart disease around women. It's still the number one killer of women
Right.
in our country. The number one
Didn't know
killer.
that.
In our doctor, Pierre, that's coming on, Darian Pierre from UMMC, we're going to talk about just some practical tips, Howard, on how women can make some small lifestyle changes that's going to change the quality of their heart health.
Wow.
Okay? And so we want folks to tune in. It's at lunchtime hour. You get out your little brown bag, sit at your desk, put it on, it's on Facebook. It's available on YouTube. It's available at womenforprogressradio.com. So there's not many places you can't get us. But it's those kind of conversations, Howard, the reason why we created Women for Progress Radio Network, which is now Women for Progress Media. And it's the reason, people want to hear about the issues that impact us. They want to hear about solutions. They want to hear other perspectives
Yes,
on
ma'am.
those issues. And that's what Women for Progress Radio does.
So I want to kind of reel us in, community, reel us in. We're paying attention to all these distractions that don't apply directly to self. So let's just take a little bit more. Let's get a spoonful of something that applies to us directly. So please, please use Women for Progress of Mississippi Incorporated as a vessel to become connected, knowing community now. And a good way to start, a good place to start is going to be on the 26th of this month, not next month, but this month. Women for Progress presents a celebration of Kwanzaa in partnership with the 2 Mississippi museums. Ms. Jones has already given you an invite. Come out an hour and a half, because Ms. Jones, how long does it take to walk through those 2 different museums?
It's according to how much time you want to
Okay,
spend.
okay.
I've seen some
Get the quick
people,
look.
Yeah, a lot of people, I'm told by the leadership there, sometimes people spend a whole day there.
You can't do it.
Spend an afternoon there. I think what I always say is kind of pick what you come in to see.
Ooh, wee.
That you want to
Pick
get
your poison.
empowered by,
Okay.
If you want to go and find out about the blues in Mississippi,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
about some of our trailblazers there, because each gallery has something different. So you may say, hey, I got an hour that I want to spend, and these are the things that I want to see, or these are the things I want to find out about. And a lot of them are people that you may even, you and your family may been a part of.
That's so true.
Know.
Might be a family member.
Yes, right.
Might be your family
That's
member.
exactly right.
Celebrating family, community, and culture, and they do it so very well. Friday, December the 26th, 2025, doors open at 5:30 p.m. Program starts at 6 p.m. The 2 Mississippi Museums, 222 North Street, Jackson, Mississippi, 39201, right off of State Street. You will not miss it. It's in between State Street and the fair location. I'm not going to call the street back there, but you guys know where the fair is. So it's the street in between there. It is free and open to the public, celebrating 45 years. And I'm talking about these ladies really celebrate. So we're going to ask each and every one of you all, if you're not able to attend yourself, please share. If you're not looking for work and you're sitting around waiting, you know somebody that doesn't want to be sitting around waiting, they looking for work, please connect with DSC.
Yeah.
To Mr. Shroom, I don't want to mess up your first name. I'm letting Ms. Jones handle that. She can handle the first name. I'm getting the Shroom. With this being your first introduction to Kwanzaa, where is this placing you? Oh, you still got one more. We got about 3 minutes. You got one more principle to pick for us.
That would
to choose
be,
from. Oh, he already, Ms.
Oh,
Jones.
yeah, I was ready.
He already
I was
know.
ready. I was
you
ready.
thought I forgot. Go right ahead. What's that third one?
That'll be the last one, which is Imani.
Okay.
Faith.
Thank
Faith
you,
is
Tamrio.
very important.
Yeah.
And also, could I add something?
Please,
if you don't
sir. I
mind?
mean, you show. Go right ahead, show out.
Ms. Jones, for one, it is a honor to be sitting right across from you right
Thank
now.
you.
After just listening to everything you've been saying, and even the introduction when we first stepped to the door, I was like, yeah, I like her.
Yeah.
But I will say this, that you are very serious about what you do, because I even noticed that when you talk about all the things that you
Truth.
do, and I mean all the things that you do, it's a lot. You're not just advertising what you're talking about. You're not just trying to get people just to come sign something or do this. You're actually describing everything that it could do to help people. And within that is so powerful, because, you know, you can see right through everything. You know what I'm saying? You're being very transparent with that. And that shows me how serious you are and how much generosity you have with that. So I just want to say you're doing an amazing job.
Look,
I mean,
can I take him with
Hey,
me?
he's something else.
I know that's
We
coming
can
from a
cut it. Hey,
21-year-old.
what did the king
but-
say? Cut it in half. You get half of it, I get the other half. Yeah, yeah.
You are doing phenomenal.
And
Well,
Shroom, I
thank
want to
you.
thank you for wrapping that the way you've done it, because you are the bridge builder. You're going to close the gap between us and us. So thank you so much for being so attentive. And Ms. Jones, I want to piggyback a little bit off of that. I can tell that you're living the story. And we got to bring you back because I met you through the leadership of Greater Jackson.
Yes.
And the story
Another
that you
great institution.
and the story that I was sitting there like this, because you've got a serious, I mean, not a serious, but you've got a story of resilience just in your own endeavor. So we do look forward to getting you back and having you back, and you pouring love into the community as you always do.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am so humbled and honored. Woo! Hold on. Let me clap it up for you. Let's clap it up. All right. In our closing, Mrs. Jones, would you please seed into us our purpose as we move forward into this month, into the Kwanzaa event, and into the new year?
Our new year.
What should be my purpose?
You know, it's so simple, Howard, but I think the reason that I think we take advantage, we don't really look at this with intentionality, is love. The word love. I tell you, a lot of times we're wondering, how do we move our kids forward? How do we make sure they're successful? Our kids is looking for love. They're not looking for that new video game,
No.
the new pet teacher. They want a hug. They want to be listened to. They want to be heard. So when we look at going into 2026, let's figure out every single day, and I use the word figure it out, but we don't even have to figure it out. Let's just do it. Let's just love on each other every single day. And love, I mean, it's an action, right? It's an action. Whether we're helping somebody get to work, or we're reaching out to them as next door neighbors, or we're having a hug, or we're calling on them,
Or a simple
texting them,
conversation.
or a simple conversation, Tamrio, like we did when we first walked in. So I hope you receive that love from me. So let's love on each other in 2026. And I'm going to keep saying it to the rest of the end of the year, that I'm going to change to something else. Let's help each other win. Let's help each other win. And thank you, Howard, for helping me win today with Kwanzaa and getting people invited. And also introducing to me to this amazing young man here. You're going to see him more. We're going to get you on Women for Progress Radio, because you are good. You're good.
Very polished. And we want to make sure we thank Marcus Jackson for sharing. A lot of times we get hold to nuggets and we feel like we got to hold them. No, share the nugget.
Yeah.
That way we can connect more. So, Mrs. Jones, thank you. I am so humbled and honored to have you on the couch. And Shroom, as always, is a pleasure. I share with you today, brother. I appreciate your energy on being proactive.
Yes, sir.
You're not sitting back waiting for somebody to give you something or hand you something. You're creating your own way.
I appreciate
So
you
I
And
having
he's
me.
so receptive to it.
He is
Howard.
super,
Oh,
super.
my goodness. He's
Super.
almost like he has his hands out.
Super. Feed,
Grab me.
Yeah, I want to get some more. We want to thank each and every one of you all, as always, for connecting with Community Strong Fort Jackson MS, community connections, conversations, knowing community now, connecting people to resources, resources to people. And all we ask is that you get up off the couch and know that you are a superhero wherever your feet are planted. So we're challenging you, we're encouraging you, we're inspiring you, we're pulling you to the 2 Mississippi museums, 222 North Street, Jackson, Mississippi, free and open to the public. Because we charging in 2026. So you better get these last little events, man. Got a whole new program coming through. This is Women for Progress of Mississippi Incorporated, a celebration of Kwanzaa, celebrating family, community, and culture. And if you think I'm telling a story, you think I'm lying, all you got to do is show up and invest
That's right.
your time. Hey, that's it from Mr. Hey, Hey, Hey. We got Mr.
Shroom.
And we also got Mrs.
Willie Jones.
Hey, hey, hey. Y'all got a lot of work to do. We done gave out some homework. So thank you guys, and we'll see you Thursday night with some more Knowing Community Now.
Hey, 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 hey,
you.